shutting that down anyways.
I don't know. Once you get to the 12 hours, it kind of takes on a life of its own, I think.
Yeah.
People
Especially-
coming, people going, that kind of thing.
And people have been on for quite a while. They may not want to come over. So. Anyways, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan. Okay, I got the chat up. We're good to go, right? Okay.
Hey, Ed Hessick is here.
Hey, Edward, good morning. What time is it? 9:06. Okay. I've been up almost since 5 o'clock this morning. I had to get up and go pee, and then the dogs had to go pee, so I come down, and I said, oh, crap. So, hey, AD, Sunstar, good morning, guys. Welcome over to the stream.
Yep. Hello.
No. So, anyways, I laid down on the couch for about half an hour, but that was about it. But like I said, I've been up around about 5 o'clock. So. Hey, David, the Birdman then.
Yep, there.
I went over to after she left last night. I went over to Adrian's channel for a little bit last night.
Yeah, I saw he was on.
Yeah, I was in the chat, but watch this for a little bit.
I did those 2 ships before I went on last night.
Yeah,
and then I had to edit them afterwards, and so I ended up messing around until about 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but anyways, Vic Moss, he works with the FAA, right?
Yeah.
Well, he was on there last night. It was kind of interesting what he had to say. And yeah, Edward, I had a good time. Things changed a little bit from what I expected, but we ended up spending more time together, which was good. She ended up coming over here about 2 o'clock and left about 8 o'clock. So we had about 6 hours, went out for supper and stuff, went for a little drive and stuff. But yeah, no, it worked out really good. And we're planning on seeing each other again. So we just don't know when, because, she works, I work, so might be the weekend,
Sure. Just watching my little squirrelies run around out there. I'm trying to figure out whether there's any peanuts for them or if I need to throw more peanuts because, they leave the shells behind and you can't tell.
I can't tell if they're good ones or bad ones or what the deal is, right? So.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to get some more peanuts.
Yeah, throw them out just to be sure. Yeah. Yeah, she's nice. Seemed like a nice person and everything. And we had a good time last night. She even texted me after she got home and said she was home and she really enjoyed the time with me. So I guess it's a positive thing. So we'll see where it goes to from here. So got a 2017 GMC Terrain, really nice one, fully loaded. Oh, nice vehicle. Got all the toys on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush into it, Edward. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yep, you're right there, Edward. Yeah. But, I was kind of tickled pink because it was nice having somebody here to talk to and everything else. So, yeah, it was really good. So.
Oh, my.
I forgot to do one sign there. I got to go a little while here and do a sign. But it's for a construction company, so it's not like it had to be done right away.
Oh, it's for a new construction?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to take it off one spot because the house has been sold, and I got to move it over to another one.
Are they still a lot of new construction going on, or it's kind of tapered off for the winter?
That's been pretty well halted right now. Any new construction in this area, unless it's like a big apartment building, but the housing, just the regular houses, yeah, they slowed right down. But any new housing out in these new subdivisions, apparently they stopped because all of a sudden now they're sitting on a lot of inventory right now.
Okay.
So, but I want to go fly the drone anyway. So, I'll go out in about an hour or so, maybe, and I'll go do that sign, get a coffee, anyways. And now, the funny thing, I love flying the drone and everything else, but I want to go to someplace different. Just don't know where to go.
Well, there's no wind out right now here.
It's going to be hardly not that much wind all day today. And I want to play with the settings on the video end of it. See what I come up with, because I'm not real happy with the video. The pictures are fine. I can deal with them, the sharpness. But what I've done is I've dropped the sharpness a bit on the photos. I'm taking them. That's turned out pretty good. But the only thing that I find with the smart controller and the drone, because I don't know if anybody knows, I got the Autel Enterprise, Evo 2 Enterprise. But the color I'm seeing on the screen ain't the color I get on the drone itself on the card. You know what I mean? It looks really good on the screen. Then
is it a little washed out when you get it on the card?
Well, I've been trying some settings, but I haven't found out what I like yet or want. That's why I gotta just get it up there, even fly it around a little bit and just take some video, come back, redo the settings, and maybe kind of figure out where that setting is to see if I like it. But I really can't tell you until I get back home again. So I got to do it in steps, and I think I'll just write down what I changed and see what I like the best on it, right? So, but I don't know the camera settings for the photos or for video are the same settings, or they're different settings. Well, it's a new drone, right? So,
did you go on YouTube and look at settings for that?
No, I really haven't. I should probably do that. A little more.
Maybe there's a tip somebody will give you.
Yeah.
Because usually I find if you're having a specific issue,
yeah,
you may think you're the only one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you go online and there's about 2 or 3 guys talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
What they found and what they suggest.
I should be over to the Autel website, like there's a forum, whatever. But I don't know. I need to try something here. Anyone?
Yes, it does, Ed. Step by step is the way to take it.
Major problems with Autel Evo 2 8K pictures. Autel Evo 2 Pro camera settings. Reviews, but I'm just looking to see what the headlines are. But I just okay, I've watched this guy before talking about settings. Uh, Like I know you can set the field of view on video, like, 16 by 9 or 3 by 4 and all that kind of stuff. But
you haven't flown the Inspire in quite a while.
yeah, should fire up the batteries there and go fly that for a little bit. See, you can go shutter priority, or aperture priority. But you have to go, like you said, take it off auto exposure and do some settings, right? So, but I just find the video too sharp. I want to tone it down a bit, right?
Yeah.
The colors aren't bad, but like, see, the other day, I flew on that real estate job, and it was a dull, dreary day. I had a 16 thing on the lens, but I dropped it down to an 8. I probably could have went just a regular lens, right? Because it's so dull and dreary. But I mean, getting the colors, an 8's not that strong anyway. So, but.
Good morning, Marshall joined us.
Hey, good morning, Marshall. So I don't know. But like I said, the colors I'm seeing are through on that.
So the reds aren't overwhelming, or the blues or anything. It's just
no,
it's too bright.
It's just too sharp. Like, you need to soften the picture a bit, right? It just.
Is there different modes on the picture? In other words, like sport mode, or?
Well, they're, that thing standard ludicrous, but as far as speed, but.
Well, no, what I'm wondering if there's different modes for the video,
Oh yeah, well, see, that's the nice thing about it. This thing's got what's called precision flight. I can specify how fast it turns and how fast it flies.
Yeah.
I can get it right down nice slow turns. You can see the picture. Oh, it's just beautiful. That way you go into precision flight. If you want to go into, like really cinematic stuff, right? There's a lot of choices there. But one thing I did like about the Autel was that it had that the orbit. There's 2 different orbits, but the one that's smart orbit, all you do is you point out what you want, click on it, set the speed, go around, and away it goes. See, with the DJI, like Phantom and all that, I had to go right over top exactly what I wanted to orbit. Click on that, then back up, set the camera at the angle, and then hit the go and speed and all that stuff. This one here, I can have the camera at an angle, point at that, click on that, it'll orbit what I point at, right? It's called Smart Orbit. I really like that. That one works really good.
Yeah.
But they don't have all those, slingshot modes and all that. It's got a lot of different ones, right? But I think what I got to do is get it out of auto and put it into manual, then do all the adjustments on the colors and everything else. But see, I haven't found it yet, but on the DJI ones, you can go into custom settings and have that, and use that profile every time.
Yeah.
This year, I think you got to go into it every time and change it. So unless you change it and it'll stay there, I don't know yet. What? Want to go tight? But the only way I'm going to be able to find all that stuff is actually go out and do it, right? But what I'll have to do, if I do a custom setting, what I'll have to do is shut it off, then do a reboot and see if it's still got the same settings, or I have to go and reset everything again. I
Yeah.
don't. That's something I got to learn. Marshall said he's heading to the Mexican border today to be ready for the video of it. Where's El Paso? That's in Texas, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's where old President Biden's going, isn't it? I think it is. Is it today or tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think. Well, because like they're going to Mexico too for the Three Amigos. Mexico, Canada, the U.S. getting together or something. Maybe the cartel will take them out while we're down there. I don't know. Can always hope. They're having that big war on down there right now, eh?
Yep.
With that over El Chapo's kid, they're getting arrested. Apparently, he's in Mexico right now. They flew him to Mexico. They got him there. So, I don't know if they're going to have a problem right in Mexico or what, but I know it all started up around Mazatlan and different places there down in the northwestern Mexico, right? But
yeah, it's hard to say,
But that's where El Chapo's son is in Mexico, and that's where the Three Amigos are all going to meet in Mexico City. So,
well, wasn't there some talk about they were going to transfer El Chapo's kid to the U.S.?
well, they won't do it. They won't. They're not going to extradite him. So, probably have to put him in the same prison with his dad, right?
Yeah, they could be in the same cell.
Yeah. I don't know. Should take him to Guantanamo.
But how's everybody else doing today? Everybody got any plans for their Sunday before everybody heads back to work? Now you're driving the school bus tomorrow?
Yep. Back to the school bus tomorrow.
I'm not looking for the weather to really pop here at all today, although we could get sunshine. Who knows if the cloud cover would just let up.
Yeah.
But it didn't start getting light here till like 7:45 in the morning.
Yes. Well, it's going the other way though, so days will start getting longer, but it's gonna take a while to get there.
Well, the cloud cover, as long as you have heavy cloud cover, it doesn't penetrate,
Yeah. Talking about
night train. I'm about 5 minutes away from being down where I like to fly from. And usually the flight, by the time I get done, the raw video is about 4-5 minutes. And usually, I take off, get there, take off and just start to go around. And then when I then fly back. So you're talking probably 7 or 8 minutes. I come back and land, and usually my battery is 3/4 still fine. You know?
Well, the school bus kind of works good for me. They're Mike, I think it's Mike, isn't it? Is it Mike Night Train?
Yes, night
Yeah.
train, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, because I do the real estate times and drone work and stuff, so I get done at 9 o'clock in the morning with school bus, so it's not bad for me. I can go do my other runs or sign business or whatever, then go back in the afternoon and do my afternoon run. No, it kind of works good for me, but. And see, there's another setting. I was just sitting there reading an article about corrupt video files on the Evo 2 Pro. But see, in order to get HDR, you have to go into that H.265 in order to get it. But I wonder if I got too many frames per second or something, or, it's too clear. I should change that, go back to 264. Yeah. And forget about the HDR and just film it in 4K. I think I'm running 4K anyways. I don't think I'm running 6K. I know I'm not running 6K. But it may be that I just don't like playing them back here on the 265 on the computer that might make it look different, But if I edit them, but see those pictures, the video I have, what I need to, that I did there last week, what I probably need to do is go in and edit them or just download them onto that and then play them after that instead of just raw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's guys that said that you'd be better off shooting in 4K using H.264.
Yeah, you're just going to have to, see what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah. And I never, there's another thing. You should try in 1080 and see how they come out. They might be softer in 1080, you know what I mean? The 4K might be just, or whatever, or the 265, right? So.
Yeah. How's your train set coming?
Oh, it's good. Got everything running. Everything's working good right now. So.
Did you get your new lights on and everything? And
those new lights, no. I've got more stuff coming too. And I had to get some more glue. There's 3 packages of it here, but this is a craft glue, I use to glue the figures and different stuff in place where I can still remove it if I have to. I don't want to super glue it and then you can't get it off the layout, right? Because once it's on there, it's on, right? So
yeah.
The senior guard got all the midday runs. Well, the funny thing is, I just got an email the other day. They're looking for people to drive charters. Like you got to sign up for doing all the extra runs. But I told them before, and they know I don't want no extra runs. I just do my school run. That's it. Because I got my side business. They've asked me, I don't know how many times. Oh, any chance you can do this? Nope. I've got 10 signs I got to go do. So sorry. And the funny thing is, say if I had 5 signs here in town, I make a couple $100 in an hour. Okay. Oh, are they going to pay me that in the school bus? Not going to happen. They want you to go do a quick run, an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. Really, I'm going to make $40 compared to $200. I don't know which one are you going to do. So, nope, ain't doing them. besides, when you sign a contract with a school bus company, it says that you have to be available from 7:30 to 9:30 and 2:30 to 4:30. The only time you have to be available to that school company. Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be a little slow this morning. We got a couple of other people doing live streams and
Yeah.
so we only got 8 people watching, Paul.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, guy. I was sitting there reading an article here. My Evo 1 shot 4K 60 frames per second on 265 with no problem, playing the files back on everything. But the same thing, the 4K 60, 265 from the Evo 2 Pro do not play back correctly on the same machines and same software. So, like I said, it's just too sharp and getting that, I don't know, thing. Like you said, though, but I haven't really edited. I was just looking at it through when it's raw. I haven't edited anything on it. And see, that's the thing with the Evo 1, 265, H265 was good, but it only shot 8-bit color, where the Evo 2 shoots 10-bit color when you select MOV. I don't know.
The do you see what Marshall wrote in the chat?
Well, that dude, Marshall, if it pissed me off too much on the bus, he'll be kissing my butt because I don't really need that bus run. But
it's nice little extra income.
That's the thing. It's that little extra income a month that pays for my toys.
Yeah.
You know? I don't make that much. What do I make? 1,200? Yeah, 1,200 a month. So, but $1,200 is $1,200, right? A month.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it pays for the toys, right? So, yeah, Mike says it was always an option to take sub runs. Well, yeah, if I didn't have the sign business, yeah, sure, I'd sign up for extra runs, make extra money, but I don't need it.
Well, you need the time in between.
Yeah.
Try and juggle it all.
Well, and there's some days that I bust my butt in order to do everything, but it's not all the time. I had
the other thing too is you're hopefully going to cultivate your relationship.
Yeah.
And so then you can't add more time to the day. There's only a certain amount of time in a day, Yeah,
and this lady here that I'm dating, her run, holy crap, man, she's got a big 2 runs, and they're large. Like the first one, she goes out of London, she goes all the way over to Dorchester, does that one, then come back into London and does another one. Like she don't get back to the yard till like 9:30, but she starts like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, she's, hauling ass. But she has sometimes she's had run buses around for the company, and she does charters the odd time and stuff, but she does not bad. Like she makes a little bit of money there doing the bus, but she's like me. She's also on Canada pension, right? So
yeah.
So
So it's just a little extra.
Yeah. But anyways, like as far as me, it's just that little extra money a day in the month for my toys. Yeah.
Sure.
I was just reading it here. The guy said you could also, well, this one guy was running 120 frames per second, but you said you can drop it down to 1080, 30 or 60 frames, 265, 10 bit, but it's going to be difficult for any video player to play. Most of them have problems with anything over, 30 feet per second, but 120 frame rate is not a delivery frame rate and really hard to do. So, like I said, it's all in the settings. I know it is. Like, any problems I got, but I just got to find out what the settings need to go. But one of the things I haven't found yet is if it'll stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the next video or I have to reset it every time.
What do you want? What do you want? Right back, Paul.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to figure out on the settings. The pictures, that's not a problem. I can soften that up a bit, but the video I'm having a little bit of trouble with. I can see it, no problems, but it just, I had it flickering on me a bit, and then like grass or whatever, it kind of fluttered a little bit on it. But I was flying along the one time and kept going bright, dark, bright, dark, and I just wasn't happy with it. So I think what I'll do is just drop it back to 264, which goes back to 8-bit color. I just want a softer picture. That's what I'm looking for. And I mean, I got the computer capable of handling this, but like this is a real good computer. I paid a lot of extra money for it, especially I got 8 gig video card and 32 gigs of RAM, and it's i7 10th generation and stuff. But anyways, it'll handle anything I throw at it from this drone, but I'm not using monitors either. I use TV as a monitors, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it too.
Yeah, I almost went out and flew a night flight last night, and I thought, nah.
I'm just looking for somebody asked the question. So
the camera that I sold to Ron is a perfect camera for
handheld, yeah.
handheld. It's got the same camera on it that's removable that you have on the Inspire series, the X3, and it's actually an Z3. It's a zoom.
Yeah, the Zoom one, yeah.
Zooms in and out and everything. Yeah, that's for you that would be good. And I think when I sold it to him, it had extra batteries, it had a case, it had all kinds of things. So yeah. The only reason that I sold it is I got seduced into buying the Pocket,
Oh yeah,
the smaller one.
yeah. The original first one though, wasn't it? The Pocket one.
No, I think this is the Pocket Pro.
Well, because there was one that was the one, and then the Pocket 2.
Yeah, I think this is a Pocket 2.
Because the first one they're always, not bad. Second ones are an improvement, right?
Yeah, it does a really good job, and it's so friggin' small, Paul, that
yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's nice that it's small, but here I've got it here in a case that I bought for it.
Yeah.
And it's just so small. that, you know, my great big boy hands, it works good. But there it is it got the extension on it and everything else. And it, you know, it comes in its own little case.
You could use that one to set up too, Paul. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah. Yep.
You can set that one up on your hood. Have
Yeah,
a point.
exactly. And it really does a good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
you can put a phone off to the side on that thing too, can't you?
yeah, you can put a phone off to the side, but what it has is you have this little guy you can put on the side of it right here.
Yeah.
And then with your thumb, you can wheel it up and down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And pan it, you know.
Yeah.
So it is a great little. And it's got all the toys, bells and whistles. I've got an external microphone here so I can plug it in and talk to it. It's got its own microphone on board. It just is a nice little camera.
Yeah.
And you just put it back in its case and it's ready to rock and roll again. That little case is nice.
Yeah. At least it protects it, right? So
yeah. Protects it from.
Hey, little Laura. Yep, this is where you find the cool kids. Yep, we're here. You're looking for us. Yep, we haven't gone anywhere.
I actually forgot about this. You know, I used to buy cameras left and right. Here's a Samsung camera the Galaxy J7 Sky Pro that I used to keep a cell phone with every one, just so that you could connect the cell phone. You know, you don't have to worry about your cell phone.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and this is a track phone.
Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 of them kicking around here. What was that worth though? That
36% battery. I probably should charge the sucker up.
Yeah. What's that camera worth?
I don't know. It wasn't all that expensive, although it is expensive per, the date that you got it, but
you don't hear much about it anymore. When it first came out, you're all over the place. Now
everybody had to have a pocket. Yep. Let me look and see. Let's see. Let's go to eBay. It's the Pocket 2.
They have never come up with a Pocket 3 or whatever, or 2.5 or whatever you want to call it. But I was kind of wondering. end up being not a big seller or something, or they're just not going to bother with them anymore, or what? Because everybody.
I don't know. Let me screen share. Here's the eBay right now. Here's an open box, $358. It's just the pocket. Oh, it's got a few accessories with it. Let's see what the accessories are. No, just the basic.
Yeah, just the basic stuff.
Okay, so let's go back here. Here's a pocket. This is open box again.
Yeah.
Here is the DJI official outlet store,
Yeah.
$449.
That's a refurbished too, eh?
Yep. Here's a pocket 218.10. Buy it now.
But what's that? But it says missing something on it.
Black missing.
I don't know.
Let's see what it says. Tested and fully functional. The item is overall good condition, but may show signs.
I don't know what this is missing, but condition. Go down a little bit further. Okay. Maybe just missing the box or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they're anywhere from 200 to 400 to 428. Here's a brand new one.
428. Okay.
Open box, oh, that's bids.
Yeah.
350, 370. So they're still, they're still pretty pricey.
Yeah. There's lots for sale by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's the case I bought for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's not exactly like that, but it's similar.
So, yeah. Hmm. But you're reading an article that says the guy here, he says, I've gotten used to odd nuances with the Evo 2K 6K. One thing I mean to write a post about is the strange disconnect between the image that is displayed on the screen and the actual file. Yeah, because they're two different things. Yeah. But they're saying that though, you really need to be using that histogram to get better quality stuff.
Let's see. Autel, it's called the Autel Evo was the other one, right?
What's that?
Oh, the DJI. What was the other camera?
DJI Pocket.
No, not the Pocket. The bigger one.
What, the Osmo?
Osmo. Okay. I don't even see any of them on here. Osmo.
No, there's here in Ontario, there's like two of them. I know when I checked the last time, that was about 4 months ago, but yeah, there's not a lot of them around.
Yeah, because that camera was really a nice camera on there.
Yeah, yeah. Those guys still on that other channel? Or is
Yeah.
that TV? Oh, that sounds like Tim's voice. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I've got it over here. David's on with them.
Yeah.
Mars is still there. Justin
Yeah.
and Laura's off to the side talking.
Yeah, well, she would come over here and said hi to us. So, how many? How many?
Yeah, you know, like I say, you just gotta go with what you want to go with. It just
Yeah.
nobody owns anybody or owns
No,
any
no,
location
no,
or spot
no.
or. Yeah, I can't find any just plain Osmo.
No.
Unless was there a different name for it, or was it just the Osmo?
I'm not sure. Tell you the truth, Paul.
My memory is so bad I can't. I see. This is the one that cracks me up. I don't know what to do about it, Paul.
What's that?
I'm gonna screen share it. I got this, after I canceled my order,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
$49.
Yeah, but that's an open box, wasn't it, or something?
Yep. Open box, excellent, new condition, no wear. The item may be missing the original packaging or protective wrapping, or maybe in the original packaging but not sealed.
Yeah,
The item includes the original accessories. The item may be a factory second. Some sellers listing for full details. Description. Has never been used. Comes with a tripod, pouch, and charging cable.
it's fast. Thanks for looking. Huh. Hmm.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, it's awful cheap for a little 360 camera, but Paul, what are you going to do with it? Nothing. It's going to sit over on the table there.
Gonna
And,
sit on the table where this one's sitting.
yep.
But some people did have the right idea. I could set it out there by where all my squirrels are running around and probably get some good video.
Well, but the thing too is you got to have the software and you got to be able to edit that kind of stuff, right?
Well, the software supposedly they say is free.
Well, yeah, you have to go to 360 to get their software or something.
Yep.
Justin is on right now there, Edward. But they've been on for like 12 hours or something.
Yeah, Justin has been doing a 12-hour live stream.
Yeah.
And they're still on over there.
Yeah.
What is this one? Oh, that's the $49 one. Here's one for $39.
Yeah.
Just makes me wonder.
Yeah.
Those are just.
That one's neat too, right? So.
Yeah, those are canned pictures. It's not it.
Yeah.
Stop share. So anyway. Well, let me see if I could, do you know of anybody else that's doing live streams right now?
I don't know anybody else who's doing live streams.
Well, Stream Time Live is always on, and that's the bridge cam. Rodney Bell did a sunrise this morning. That was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mateo and Dre were on last night.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's many people on. But right now, just Justin and some other guys probably. But what's his name was on too? Johnny Joneflyer. He was on earlier.
Yeah, earlier.
He's still going or not? How many we got watching her, Paul?
Yeah, I'm not showing him still live. Right now we have boom, let's go back here. Okay, we've got 11 people watching, Paul.
Yeah.
What do you got planned for this morning?
Yeah, I gotta go do a sign, and then I want to go fly someplace today. I'm gonna pull up the Google Maps here and maybe take a look around, see where I can.
Okay, Paul, we can call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play with the drone and see if on the settings today on video. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no wind, so that's a positive thing.
Time, I kind of like to try hyperlapse too, and you want to do it when there's not too much window. So
Right.
I thought I'd kind of try that. I did a little bit of panoramic, but last time some panel. But the thing is, I got nothing here I can play it on. I got to find some software for that, right? But
well, everybody, hey, thanks for being here.
yep, we'll go back home tonight. So
we'll see you again this evening. Laura, David, Ed, Marshall, USA Drone, Night Train Mike, Ed Hassick,
yep.
Everybody that was here today. Thanks for being here. We know it's kind of a slow morning. So everybody take care, and we'll see all of you again tonight. Bye for now.